After training thousands of athletes, I think it's really important to see the best athletes in the world and see why they jump so high and run so fast. So in today's video, we're gonna break down Ja Morant's workout and take some little tips and tricks to see how you can improve your workout to jump like him. So there's a lot of things in this workout that I really want you guys to peep. It's not really about what exercises is he doing or how many reps and sets should I be doing. I think a lot of people need to get out that mindset. It's more about the environment that he's going to be in. I think this is what really transforms the athletes and makes some athletes like him the best, and a lot of athletes just completely average when it comes to their vertical jump, their speed, their change directions, or there's just dominance in their sport. So I really want you guys to take a moment, take a breath, and stop trying to skip around finding the exercises. It's not about the exercises in this video. There's a lot of little things that you guys are going to learn throughout this video, and you're really going to make sense of it towards the end of the video. So right here, you want to see where he's at. Look at the environment. The environment is outside. He's actually outside. He's actually on concrete. He's actually doing stuff with other people, and he's competing. So competition is how you drive something called your nervous system, your central nervous system, that is really important for getting max effort, right? Max effort is how you actually improve, your vertical jumping speeds when you jump at your max effort and you sprint at your max effort. This is going to stress your ability to do it. You're going to break down your nervous system and things of that nature. And then when you come back and recover, you're going to jump higher. So the reason why I just went to that little science tidbit is because you're seeing him compete. You're seeing him with the boys, with the guys, training hard, going his hardest in every single move. And on top of that, you can even just look at the moves he's doing and realize that all this is a plyometric in general. Basketball in general is a plyometric, and you're giving your body multiple contacts that are going to improve your ability to jump higher and run faster. Just something as simple as a spin to a penultimate is going to improve your ability to jump off 2 feet because you're pushing to penultimate. Now, this is one of the big exercises you see on social media. He's jumping onto a tire and instantly hopping right back off and rebounding back up. This can be good for your single leg bounce and your ability to be reactive, but you cannot hop right into this because this is really hard on your Achilles tendon. I also don't really like the amount of reps he's doing. He's well over 12 reps, probably into that 15 to 20 range. And that's really just for tendon tolerance, so your ability to not rupture your tendon. And that is a good thing. So there's nothing wrong with training that. But a lot of people will see exercises like this and they'll be like, oh, you know what? Yeah, that's going to help you dunk. Like, that's the best exercise out there. It's going to be good. But like I said, it's not about the exercises today. I want you guys, don't jump around. Don't worry about the exercises. Look at what's going on right now. This is the meat and potatoes. This is the good stuff. People really, when you actually train thousands of athletes, actually see what people are really doing, they're competing with others. Everyone wants to go to the nicest gym. Everyone wants to go inside, train by themselves with their headphones in. Don't speak to anybody. Don't compete. Really practice by themselves, not really push themselves. But even in this basketball, they got 10 people watching them. If one person mess up, they're on their ass. That's so important. You got to be able to mess up. You got to be able to do all these random plyometrics, all these random drills, whether they're effective or not. It doesn't matter if all these drills are rah-rah. For the people who actually play basketball, they might not be the best. Who cares? But just doing random drills, whatever it is, cone drills, and going into your penultimates, into your dunks, into variable plyometrics is great for the body and great for your athleticism. Even stuff like this, I'm not saying these drills are bad, so don't go in the comments saying that, but just looking at stuff like this is even good. He's hopping over a hurdle. Right when he hits a hurdle, he instantly pops off the ground. That helps stuff called reactive strength, and it also helps your timing, which is really important for your dunking and your vertical jump. Everything in here. It might look like a basketball workout, but this is really transforming people's athleticism. You'd be surprised. So, and just trying to get up as high as possible too. I'm literally not making this up. Just competing with others. These people are watching Ja Morant get up, and they're like, man, I can't get shown out. It's just that simple. Even if they're family members, I can't get shown out. Let me try to get up a little bit. Even if I can't throw it down just like he does right here, let me try to get up. Let me try at least touch the net. And that is going max effort. That is trying your hardest and challenging your nervous system to compete, produce max motor units. I'm not going to get too scientific here, but max motor units, just your ability to use 100% of your force, right? 100% of your body. And that is going to improve your athleticism. It's just stuff like this. The environment, the people all loving each other and actually trying and actually training, really getting out there, competing with her, talking shit. doing stuff like this, even if it's not optimal, it doesn't matter, okay? Either way, you see him hopping, I will explain the exercise. You see him hopping, the Achilles tendons at a load. This is very similar to a 1 foot jump, like I said, and also some 2 foot bounce. Your block step, so that second step is when you punch the block, when you're doing your penultimate jump, like your running dunk or whatever. And this can really be trained through stuff like this, where you're kind of challenging the Achilles tendon, challenging your body to produce a lot of force in like 0.1, 0.2 seconds, getting off the ground as fast as possible. So yeah, that it could help. It could help. You know, it's not the most optimal stuff like this, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, like I said, at the end of the day, look at the environment. Look at it. It's hot outside. I could tell. There's people out here. I could tell people it's not optimal. But look at everyone's enjoying it. There is like 30 people there. Not all of them are pro hoopers. It's not the nicest gym in the world with air conditioning. Not all of them are the nicest guys in the world, nicest hoopers in the world. It might be hot outside, but it does not matter. Even stuff like this, pull-up jumpers, I'll break this down. Just running at full speed and stopping. Deceleration is a huge portion of your vertical jump, and being able to decelerate can even help your speed. The more you can absorb, the faster, or the more you can produce. That is a big thing you'll hear from a lot of top coaches. So if you can absorb force, which is the same thing as decelerating, you can produce a lot more force. So just doing stuff even as simple as just bouncing off. These are just exposing your foot and your knees and your lower ankle complex, your lower limb complex, to variable angles and plyometrics. And that stuff is huge, even if it's not for, oh, let me jump higher, or, oh, let me just find this exercise to jump as high as possible. His ankle and his lower limb complex is getting exposed to thousands of braking forces, thousands of different forces to the ankle, which can all help improve your athleticism. Stuff like this, where you're just trying stuff out, being creative. Being creative improves your athleticism. Just like how you're being creative with a basketball, and all of a sudden, when you play that 5v5, you got a little new move in your bag. It's the same thing with jumping. You have to be creative and try new stuff out. Try even different type of jumps out when you jump shoot. Everything you do, when you add creativity to it, try stuff out, open your brain, you will become more athletic. Right here, fading away, good stuff. This is even a good basketball workout too. Okay, now we're into another little meat and potatoes. So he's doing a little bit of this like full court sprinting work. Once again, if you're trying to improve your vertical jump, I wouldn't be doing this. All right, I just want people to understand this is not the best way to go about it. But you also have to realize one big thing that I am really huge on is that just because he's a pro player does not mean you do a pro player's workout. This guy is years and years ahead of your athleticism and years ahead of your point in your journey of becoming a great athlete. So you should not be doing stuff that he's doing 20 years in. He's been doing this since he was a kid. You know, he's always been training. There's no way you become this athletic and you haven't trained for years. Genetics does not make you that damn athletic, all right? You have to train. You have to work hard. So you shouldn't be doing the stuff that he's doing right now. You should be doing the stuff that he probably did when he was your age, all right? This is the double hop, so this is a little bit easier on the Achilles tendon. This is still really good for tendon tolerance. Once again, it's not going to transform your vertical. This tire hop thing you probably see all over social media, but it's not bad. It's good for tendon tolerance, good for ankle resiliency, building your ability to be reactive. Reactive strength is really important. Right here, this is, I think he's about to do med ball toss. So yeah, right here, this is a med ball slam. Once again, it's not the greatest stuff in the world. This isn't going to do anything, all right? You can try to comment in the world like, oh, I did this in my vertical jump trains. I promise you it didn't. There's probably something else. This won't do anything for you, but look at what's going on. Everyone's hyping each other up. Everyone is competing to do better. They're trying to go faster. They're trying to work as hard as possible. That's all it is. It's just all it is. This isn't going to do nothing for you. It's not about the exercise. That's why people don't understand. Yes, in my programs like Just Jump, I do the most optimal exercises, all the scientific-based stuff and the velocity-based training, all that good stuff, but it's not about that sometimes. You will see a lot of the top athletes, even people like Derrick Rose. So you can go back in the day, look at Derrick Rose. He probably didn't do the most optimal workouts. There wasn't social media. There wasn't NBA trainers in his area in Chicago. It was just about working hard. It was jumping a lot. It was doing a lot of stuff, competing with people. You see everyone clapping. You see 30 people here, 20 people here, yelling and clapping and getting riled up. They're working hard. That's all it's damn about, bro. It's not about all this rah-rah, bro. It's not about the exercises. So that's what this video is about. I want you guys to realize that it's not about the exercises. It's about your ability to compete in stuff like Just Jump. You can check it out in the link below or right here. You're going to be able to transform your vertical jump with the most optimal science-based exercises. You won't see any of this in there, but if you can also compete, do my most optimal exercises, my most optimal progressions and workouts with an athlete, with a group of people, everyone does it, 10 people at one time, you're gonna be 30 times better. And that's with any workout you do, even it's mine, it's Ja Morant's or whatever, you gotta compete. Watch this video right here if you enjoyed, and let me know in the comments what you think.